Under our noses, I say, do foreigners smuggle contraband and pay the Raparo? How do they avoid the inspectors? Who is responsible? This cannot have gone unseen by all. Nothing? Tekehu, what say?
I hold nothing back, my prince. We discovered the Principe at the heart of Delver's Row.
You would do better not to lie to me. Akira, have you anything else to report? I learned in the arena never to underestimate an advantage. For now, it is enough that I know where they bring in goods. What say? You hit upon my curiosity. Speak on. You are quick to come to their defense, but the Raparo must recall their place in society. If the black market will expend its resources toward the Raparo, then I say they have bought an uneasy truce. Delver's Row is safe, for now. Be sure that I do not regret this. Tekehu, I say that no one wanted to hear your suspicions confirmed.
Akira, me least of all, my prince.
When it comes to the dignity of the guild, the crown can compromise nothing. Onikaza will see their leadership disciplined, I say. Onikaza and I both expect more from the guild, I say. She will not be pleased. Akira, but at least you returned to me in one piece. You are not the first agent I sent to the gullet. But I say I would feel safe anywhere with Rauatai's sharpest weapon in my arsenal.
If you're trying to flatter me, stop taking notes from my brother the poet.
I cannot say that I desire to send you to worse places than the gullet, but... Akira, my apologies. Does the name Ukaizo mean anything to you?
It was the island capital of the Huana Empire of old. A fable, they say.
Fable? No. History, I say. Ukaizo was the home of the Huana before cataclysm and destruction wiped the island from the Deadfire. Story or no, I make no secret that we search for Ukaizo. I do not share this lightly, I say.
Please, speak on. If it looks like I'm taking notes, it's because I am.
Should I leave this in the hands of someone I trust instead? Akira, I should hope so. Our tribes are spread across many isles, but it is Ukaizo which binds us. Ukaizo, and the knowledge that we must return. To that end, a local cartographer secured a lead. A breadcrumb to a breadcrumb, I say. I sent an expedition to Matario Kozi, one of the Sanctuary Isles. They were to retrieve evidence of our lost homeland. They have yet to return. Tekehu, I trust you are going. I want the tribes to know that Ngati's chosen stood among those who threw open the gates of Ukaizo.
I make no promises of dirtying my hands in some fetid jungle, but I do not protest a calm voyage.
Before you go,
That did seem like too nice a way to end it.
the expedition, I have reason to believe they will not be returning to Nekataka. We found this at the palace doorstep, cut from the robe of the expedition leader. One mystery heaped on another, I say. If you learn in your travels, I hope you will tell me. The crown has grown too accustomed to warnings, I say. I suspected this, as you say. Take care if you alight on Matario Kozi. My fear is that the island is sanctuary no more. Prepare yourself for a hard voyage northeast of Nekataka. Matario Kozi is nestled in the core of Rokuhu Islands, in the midst of a landmass that resembles a storm, like the fall of Ukaizo locked in time.
Don't mind me as I take down those coordinates.
Certain death it is, then.
最后庇护所，我失去了少量 好吧，就这样吧。
Do not leave me in suspense, I say. Have you found Matarioko's?
女王不见了。讨厌知识搬运工了，讲的。
What do you need of me? Well, I suppose it is. Are you familiar with the shield bearers of Saint Elka? Word of our order travels far then. I am the son of a disgraced noble family. My father and brothers were executed for treason when I was a boy. Rightfully so, I must add. And my mother, sister, and I were thrown out on the street. All we had to our names was a trunk full of heirlooms. One of them was this suit of armor, which belonged to my eldest brother. Now I endeavor to live up to its promise and redeem my family's honor. That's the long and short of it, really. Well, you would need to become a shield bearer yourself to really learn it all. I suppose I can take my thanks.
Yeah? Hey, something yeah? Good thinking.
鸭嘴钳好像有，好像没有。呵呵。我们好像是从这边来。这个是谁？朝臣啊。
My brothers and sisters have set sail for Nekitaka.
I thought the tribe.
屋顶可以干嘛？龙虎女王奥涅卡24。哦。
It is high time we spoke away from my children, Kahopa and Tangaloa. It is to them that I answer when dignitaries do not pound at my...
I think I speak for all of us when I say we'd be honored to pet your children.
A messenger from the jaws of Tangaloa speaks with the voice of wisdom. I must keep the city's peace, and I have only so many arms and eyes. What I need is a lasting peace that will outlive my dynasty. But I will accept peace of mind for now. What do you know of my water shapers, Herald of Bereth?
好像大概你说的好像了解我的水兽城。
I say we are artists, but when diplomacy fails, we will become something more.
When, Tekehu? Not if. My water shapers are the levy holding back Rawatai's advance. An adept standing at the prow of a war canoe is enough to send the fleet scrambling for the shallows.
Don't get too cozy, Highness.
Akira, I would not want your employers to think me. This reminds me. I owe the Hazanui a basket of koiki in remembrance of the Battle of Nekaroatl. Akira, you think so? While the problems of Aethys and overindulgent admirals plague these waters, I have summoned the masters of water shaping to
Pit your strongest water wizards against their weight in iron and black powder, Highness.
Akira, and how long will this contest last in open water? Now would be the time to confer with Guildmaster Myru, but she does not answer my summons. It is too early to grow a forest from this coconut, but I would not dispatch. The guild can suffer no setbacks. If Myru shirks her duties, her queen would know the reason. Nagati, do not abandon us now.
涅克塔卡下了阴影。 哇，原来它的等级这么高啊！它整整高至少有4级以上。
We're not done yet.
Lost too much water.
Another withers on the vine. Too slow.
好吧。不就是？那你说的不就是把它撑开，然后再弄镜头的？
I hope you're enjoying my city. Fine beasts, are they not? Gifts from the Wapua, a tribe of proud animal trainers. I named them Kohopa and Tangaloa, which makes the priests very unhappy. Aruihi thinks I should feed my enemies to them alive and screaming. Akira, but listen how the Watcher flatters me. I cannot plant a seed in untilled soil. Akira, I want for there to be trust between us. The trading companies send spies to every corner of the mountain. I say there are places they cannot go. But you did not climb all the way up the mountain to pay compliments, I say. We are the stewards of the Deadfire. Our ancestors made this pact with the goddess Nagati long before Ukaizo. How long does coral grow? It is said the tribes assembled when Kohopa took his first, the one which taught us to shape water. It is said that Nagati bound her 4 guardians to protect the islands, the Adra, the seas, and the tribes. In return, she gifted them the forms of water shaping. For so long as our promise is kept, the goddess gives us dominion over water. Did I do your mother justice, Takehu?
Akira. Somewhere in the abyss, she blinks her enormous eyes with approval, I say.
Awfully cozy how the tribes get to use the endorsement of a goddess in a land dispute.
If that is all you see, then Nagati's lesson is lost on you. May I live to see Rawatai's conceit unravel them from within. Speak on. A friend of the crown should be well informed, I said. Neketaka is older than our memory. We found the great city in ruins, and the Kahanga have spent generations replacing every cracked stone. The Valians were very forthright in their desire to carve out a permanent outpost. When cannon shot echoed across the seas, the crown opened negotiations with Rawatai's armada. A healthier alternative to war. My brother thinks I am too lenient with our visitors. I say I will accept even this uneasy balance. The Huana, of course. The mark of our ancestors runs deep. Walls and districts are not how we would build a city today, but this place has echoes of the past. And our future, I say, if we can, but first, a question of the city is not how the tribes would live. Walls stand between neighbors, and the beach is too far to walk comfortably. There are angles of the city I cannot see from my garden. What place has Neketaka in the great pattern of the Deadfire? My ancestors were inclined to agree. Akira, my thanks for your perspective. Because we are the shrub in the shadow of an old growth. Even the gods may protest, but this city blooms from the wealth of foreigners. Aruihi would have me force them back to their ships. I say it is better to feed my allies under a single roof.
As you like.
走人。走失的猫。 轻的男子看上去无聊了，是无聊了。
Hello there. Come to have a word? I don't bite, I promise. Yes? Gladly, my friend. Gladly. And how kind of you to ask. I am the youngest son of a noble house. Now, don't make that face. Poor, desperate fool, you must be thinking. Truly, I consider it a boon rather than a punishment. All the comfort and none of the responsibility. What else brings faraway travelers to the archipelago?
真的是冒险啊！
I've nursed a great love. As I was loafing about my father's estate, I thought, well, Gervard, isn't it time you made a name for yourself?
你要
as
加了
well? So
我。
here I am. And though I dare say I'm little use in a fist fight, I can do a fair bit of... Ah, but it's worth it for the stories I'll one day have to tell. But truly, if I could only inspire others as I myself have been inspired by the... Anyway, enough of my prattling. Surely you've other things to do. Oh, it would be my absolute pleasure.
强化历史
For a
秘
price.
法。
Well...
要去火葬
Candles and bombs.
蜡烛。
Shining God, light your path, strange. We gathered what we could. Much of our coin goes towards feet. Thank you, man.
火球项链。哦，科技果。 啊！我刚刚忘记去偷那个女王的有没有东西了。
Payment for heads. It could be no simpler, I say.
来买人头。
Tell me, are you someone who walks the path that coin lays out before you? Transmuting actions into payment is the alchemy that orders our world. All things turn on the axis of a coin bond. I pay bounties so that death can bring order to... If you would forge a coin bond, Dugra the ascetic is wanted for crimes against his monastic order. The Orlan wanders the wilderness on the... Speak freely, I say. I am a paladin of the Gold Pact Order. Since taking my oath, I have never been out. I also enjoy knitting on occasion.
Supplies, get your supplies here.
那么多卫兵一定穿帮。
Consider, friend, the blessings of the priest certain.
荆棘脱逃。熊角陷阱。 提亚波
Door Watcher, have a look.
哎呦，举世无双，即时水，药水皮带，全世之戒，灵魂之猫。昨天有个圣物，那我要把它跟谁换？那只能跟这个战士换啊。 什么东西？哎！ 但是会不是？我是很想用。德鲁伊跟战士换，可是我很喜欢德鲁伊呢。而且德鲁伊好像是主角，不知道我如果换的话，他会不会讲一些什么有的没有的废话之类的？盾牌还有伤害值。大祭司哈比。
Be welcome. We gather to honor the goddess. For we must earn the strength to endure the darkest of life's battles. Muhai?
Muhai? 怎么了?
Muhai has broken with Wahana. The queen has forbade that any should have contact with her. Akira? She would be banished to the Undercity if not for her sickness. And now that has finished her.
The sharing of resources among the tribe. For what do we let the Mataru rule us, if not to dispense Wahana in fairness?
A group of the Wapua came to seek Muhai's counsel, for she was known as a great navigator. Muhai was of the Oweki before she came to Neketaka. The Oweki and Wapua were enemies for many years, before Queen Onekaza's time. Muhai misled the hunting party, and they were lost. All of us are Kahanga now. To harm Wapua is to harm Oweki. As Muhai turned her back upon her kin, so we were commanded to turn ours upon her. The Queen would have us join our tribes into one raised fist. She could not let Muhai's crime stand. There are those who kill by sword and those who kill by cunning. To the dead, it makes no difference. Come. Give me the body. I will bury her beyond the grave. You would defy the word of our queen? Come. Give me the body. You are not of the Kahanga tribe. For what do you do this? Akira, outsider, have you no shame? You would defy the word of our queen? I will not spill more blood for Muhai's sake. But no.
Huh? 我失去了少量的声望，所以我完成了吗？
For what have you returned? You seek to dishonor yourself further? It is an opportunity to learn. What good is a fighter who knows how to defend against a single enemy? If we must one day fight one another, such is Magran's will. Each obstacle is a challenge we must Akira. Rain and wind is a better teacher than any. Do you believe so? It is not in...
那我应该是过了吧？火葬木牌，哎，没过啊。
It is done. I can feel it. I am certain of it. My essence returns to me. You have greater loyalty within you than those of my own blood, Watcher. You have freed me. When I was yet not too sick to rise, and had hope of leaving the
神殿的
city.
阶梯，好好
I
找
hid
找。
a... I will not sail again. Perhaps you can make use of it. I will find my way from here. Amira's winds blow sweet upon you, Watcher.
发现一个中年人警察，你也见过任何工具都不像我金属工具。他要先画几个长得差不多的东西，干净有序列的排列着，怎么看起来像拔牙后书法笔写的工具那样精致的多。他穿着崭新的奶油制服袍，火神枪管系在他的肩膀上。
A good day, traveler. I see you've taken an eye to my instruments. If you've any interest in the medical sciences, you need only ask. Well then, questions? I'm a researcher in the medical sciences. And before you ask, no, I don't mean animancy. I've misgivings about magic use. It's useful, I'll grant you that. But it's a crutch. Stunts our scientific development, you understand. Makes me a bit unpopular, as you can no doubt imagine. Which is why I've got this arquebus here. A patient of mine died under questionable circumstances. One morning they were fine, and the next they were dead. Someone is trying to discredit my work, I just know it. But they won't succeed. I came here to the archipelago to evade my rival's attempts at sabotage. And there certainly is quite a lot of work in it. I've told you of my troubles. I suppose it's the least I can do. Settle in now, should you? Yes, what? Well then, watch your step.
宗教跟秘法，游戏优化也有些问题。
Oh. To this I shall. I shall.
多奇。没什么好东西。这里是圣梯哦，这里好像有他说的宝石，我们要去找他说的宝石。在楼梯间吗？宝石在哪里？宝石嘞？他说有宝石的啊。在这里吧。
All my profits go toward.
我没有，我又很爱看我错的书啊。大祭司哈格挡斗篷。
So you defeated this ship-devouring beast
九楼找不到
all
他
by
说的那个宝石
yourself?
在哪里。
I'm telling you, you just have to aim. For the eyes.
需要有一个宗教物品。 贝老师。